Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tuesday, March 15th, 2022 edition of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and Fantasy Football Guru, Philly Pete. And we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Hey, man, thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode. Brand new week, brand new episode. I'm back. A lot of work meetings for me as of late. Transitioning our software, with our new software system that we have, transitioning, a lot of training. That's what happens. However, the manager in the business right here, like I said, for my department, I got to take care of some things for the people that are, underneath me. I got to take care of some manager roles, like I said. So that's just how it is. But I'm back. Here we are, Tuesday, March 15th, middle of the week, or middle of the month, I should say. Almost middle of the week tomorrow. Just pumped up to be back. I really am. Huge card tonight in the NHL. And let's start off. Let's go. This show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce 120Z. You got hockey, baseball starting back up. You got NBA. You got college basketball. March Madness is starting right upon us. Tonight starts the first four. And I'm running a pool, by the way, too. If you're interested in a pool, $10 a pool. No more than 3 per person. I've been doing this for years. I believe this is probably my 15th year doing a March Madness pool. Between coworkers, friends, family, even Twitter friends as well. I mean, everyone's in the mix. $10 a pool. If you want in, you're more than welcome. DM me and I'll give you more information. But this show, like I said, Zingo TV. You also have Zingo TV channel 761. If you don't have Zingo TV, it's a free app. Download it. It's free. Flip over and 761. I'm here. I'm live right now. Let's go. Tuesday afternoon on the East Coast. Rise and shine out there, out in the West. Let's go. Let's rock and roll this Tuesday afternoon. And then of course Amazon.com. We have a website out there. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon, and don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports store, online store, where we have a large variety of shirts. T-shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, apparel from every show that we have on the network here, including yours. Pete's Power Plays here. Rep your boy today. We are killing the NHL right now. Up over 70 units combined between clients and Twitter plays. And, let's rock. Let's continue to rock and roll. So let's do it. So to start off the show, I want to go over. Last time I talked to you guys was on Thursday. So I believe that was... There you go, 310. 310 was the last time I talked to you guys. So let's recap that. We go 7-3 that night with a plus 10.2 units overall. We hit a 4-team first period over parlay that cashed at a plus 500. And then a 2-team over 5.5 goals parlay at plus 230. Over 10 units won that night. Hell of an evening. Those that tail, congrats. Clients, congrats as well. I mean, we were rocking and rolling as we speak. And don't forget if I'm doing a collab with some other hockey capper friends that I have out there, we've been hitting those as well. So don't forget to check them out too. Don't be don't hide. Don't be shy. Chime on in. If you got any questions, let me know. Usually in the second half of the show, I will put on the show and see if anyone wants to talk hockey. Let me know your best. What you think I should talk more about in terms of betting for hockey game wise. What's your favorite game? Maybe we could just discuss that. I'm trying to do a lot of new things here as we playoffs are right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we're trying to do. And who you think's going to win the cup? Like I said, clients are rocking out. They had four four teams in the beginning of the season that I gave them to win the Cup. Panthers, one of them at 28-1. I mean, we're rocking that out, and we're loving that one. We really are. All right, on the 11th of March, on Friday, we go 5-1 with a plus 3.9 units overall. The winners keep rolling. They really do. However, on Saturday on the 12th, we have a little bit of a slip up. We go 2-7 with a minus 6.15 units overall. You know, it was due. We were having a kick-ass week. We win over 10 units we win over 10 units on Thursday. You win almost another 4 units the next day, almost 15 units combined. And then, of course, we get slammed the other night. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. It happens. I lose a little bit over 6 units. Big deal. And then we rock out on Sunday. I no plays on Sunday besides the Clients. Clients got 3 plays. We go 2-1 on the night there. But I was with family. Was cooking. A huge Italian cuisine dinner. 8 courses. I mean, eggplant parm. You get the chicken parm. You get the salad. You get the capicola. You got wine. You got everything. Everything that you can imagine being there. It was nice. It was nice. What can I say? It turned out really, really well. It was good to see, everybody and a lot of the family there as well. Especially seeing the baby too. That was another main reason why. So it was nice. It was nice to see like basically all the family, and it was due. My grandmother, obviously, almost 90 years old. She hasn't seen the baby in a couple months, so it was nice to bring her back, and they had a great time. They had a great time. But on the 13th of March, like I said, Clients go 2-1 with a plus 0.4. Unit 1, about a half, give or take about a half unit almost. But positive. It's positive after all. And then last night, I did something fun. We had one game on the ice. I didn't give Twitter plays on Sunday. I was pretty much, I wanted to give back a little bit. And I tried something fun. We're killing on the units right now. We're killing the NHL right now. I did something fun. Same game parlay. Sens money line in the over 5.5 at plus 170. Good money. You got that on DraftKings. But the Senators, man, absolutely destroyed. Like I'm not gonna vent about this, but they destroyed. They dominated that whole game. Dominated the Coyotes. Gustafsson's just terrible. He's a terrible goaltender. Giving up goals left and right. Coyotes hardly had 20 shots last night. Not even 20 shots. It's unbelievable. But that's the NHL. That's how it goes. Shorthanded goals. That's just how it's been. So we chalked that up as a loss. I'm not worried about it. Again, it was a fun play to those that did it, and unfortunately we lost. 1 unit lost. All right, so no big deal. But as of now, the overall NHL season right now sits at 606 wins. 529 losses, and 23 pushes. That gives me a grand total currently at plus 73.7 units overall. We hit the 80 unit mark last week. A little bit of a slip up down to 73 units. Almost 74 units overall right now in the NHL. Crushing it right now. Like I said, clients are still signing up. I got about 3 of you signed up already. I'm getting messages from you guys. Just wait till after the show and I'll get to you. I'm still running the same deal. Same deal for the last, for the entirety of the NHL season. $50 for the entire NHL season, rest of the NHL season, plus playoffs. You can't beat it. Probably one of the best, if not the best deal on Twitter right now. A lot of people asking for way too much. $150, $250 for packages. I think that's ridiculous. King of the Ice right here is giving you guys a solid deal. We're on fire. This is the time to sign up. So let's do it. But on that note, I have a huge card to talk to you guys tonight. Give me a 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, we're going to lock and load into some hockey. So sit back, relax. If you want to join the chat, go ahead. And I'll answer some of your guys' questions, and we can go from there. I'm excited. Tuesday edition. Let's rock and roll. Give me 2. I'll be back.
Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12 Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120OZE and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sports book. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me, or less than 2 minutes pretty much. This is the Tuesday, March 15th, 2022 edition of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete. We're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much. This show is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12 Ounce. 12OZ, and they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. This is the time to do it. NHL's in full gear. You have the March Madness coming up tonight. First four. What can I say? I'm also doing March Madness pools. Those are interested, $10 a pool. DM me. I'll give you more information later. And I'm also still running that same NHL package. Rest of the NHL season plus playoffs, $50. Can't beat it. We're hot right now, and this is a time to basically sign up and start cashing out. So let's do it. All right. Here we are. Let's open it up. The Dallas Stars at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Over-under here is at 6.5. You can still get 6 at minus 135, minus 140. DraftKings has over 6 right now at minus 140. I would consider buying that half a goal and taking that. At least have a backup in tonight. Not sure what to think. Could the Leafs defense help him out? That's what I'm questionable about, but I love the over here. Over-under here is at 6.5. I even like the 6. Leafs getting minus 140 here on the money line. Dallas plus 120 on the money line. To me, this seems like a 50-50 split. Money is going towards Toronto at 55%. So, excuse me, but to me, this is more of a toss-up game now that you know who's in net for Toronto. Toronto at home, 27-2. 11-18 covering the puck line in their last 29, and 7-2-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Leafs have been inconsistent as of late. We know that, but they've been scoring and giving up goals. Got to consider taking that over. We've been seeing a lot of overs as of late. Just like the outdoor game in Hamilton the other day, cashed an over. Buffalo derailed them. I mean, and you know, like I said, Austin Matthews haven't serving a 2-game suspension as well. Should have been more, but that's just how the NHL is. Dallas, plus 120 on the money line. 12-14 on the road. 12-16 covering the puck line on the road. 4-5-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Give me the Dallas Stars. I like the Stars here as a we're due for some dogs. Another one cashed out last night. You know, Coyotes cashed out plus 135. It truly is. Dogs are starting to speak a little bit more now in the NHL, and this is a little Temptation Tuesday sort of thing. And Dallas Stars at plus 120. Good value for me. You have a backup in net for Toronto. No Austin Matthews. Dallas Stars, money line, plus 120. You're getting good value here. I'll take that. I'll take that tonight, big time. And the over 6. I do like the over in this spot here. I think we'll see some goals, especially with Toronto, 7-2-1 their last 10. You can't say no to that. Trend is on the over, and I'm on the over here as well. So over 6 or 6.5 if you have that. Buy down to the 6 if you want at minus 140. And Dallas, money line, plus 120. I just love the spot here for them. So there you go. Stars, Leafs, and we move on. Next up, the Red Hot en Fuego Arizona Coyotes. I was about to say Phoenix Coyotes, but the Arizona Coyotes at the Montreal Canadiens. Over-under here is at 6. Montreal minus 160 on the money line and getting 60% of the public love. Arizona gets plus 145 on a back-to-back. I get it. Getting 40% of the public money here. Montreal. This over-under, like I said, is at 6. Montreal 8-17-1 at home, 12-15 covering the puck line at home, and 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. Arizona 10-16 on the road, 16-13, a great winning record on the road covering the puck line, and 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. Give me the Coyotes plus 1.5 on the puck line here. They've been covering it, playing on a back-to-back. I get it. Montreal hasn't played it in a few days. But the way this Arizona team has been playing, I mean, don't get me wrong, Montreal could absolutely derail the Coyotes tonight, and unexpectedly. This is a game that probably will not be on, sidewise, will probably not be on my Twitter list or client list. Clients already got their plays, and it wasn't on there. But, this is for me, this is a game where, I probably won't have this on my Twitter list besides the over, because I do like the over in this game. But this is why I do the show, though. I do every angle possible for each game. Give me the Arizona Coyotes money line, plus 145. They're playing really good right now. And the plus 1.5 puck line spot, too. I'm really digging it. And the over 6. Over 6 is definitely going to be on my Twitter list tonight. Rest assured that. And that's another thing I want to keep doing for you guys is letting you know with the show, like who I'm taking on my Twitter list, or at least what I'm leaning on as far as my Twitter list is concerned, so you guys have more of an idea. Things are obviously chaotic here in the Tucci household, trying to, basically looking to move, expanding the family. Things are very, very busy now in the household, so I'm trying to get these plays out to you guys as early as possible nowadays. But give me the Arizona Coyotes plus 145, puck line plus 1.5, over 6. I do like the over 6 there as well. I do lean the first period over 1.5, but my more stronger play on this, and it will be on my Twitter card, like I said, is the over 6 Habs Coyotes, and there you have it. So already 2 dogs for this evening. Let's keep on rocking. Anaheim Ducks at the Rangers here. Over under here is at 5.5. Rangers minus 210 on the money line. Anaheim plus 175. 80% of the public money on the Rangers here this evening. Rangers at home have been phenomenal. 19-5-1 at home this year. Incredible numbers at home. 13-14, however, covering the puck line in their last 27. 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. Anaheim comes in 11-14-2 on the road. They're a great road covering team, puck line though. 19-12 on the road covering the puck line in their last 31. And 5-5 as well in their last 10 with the overs. Now, Anaheim has been, in terms of over-unders, I mean, this is a team where I feel like should be an under, but they play over. This is a tough game. This is a tough game tonight. It really is. But I like the Rangers here tonight. Puck line minus 1.5. Don't get me wrong, Anaheim has been phenomenal covering that plus 1.5 or minus that puck line regardless. The Ducks have been doing well on the road this year. Like I said, 19-12 in their last 31 on the road. But I like the Rangers here. Give me Rangers minus 1.5 on the puck line. Even minus 1 as well. So that's how I'm feeling with the Rangers here tonight. When it comes to the over/under, I lean on the under 5.5. Especially if we get Shesterkin in net tonight. You know how well he's been playing. Georgiev, it could be an over. It could be an over if Georgie's in net tonight. But I'm going to stick to my guns and my gut, and I like the under 5.5 here. I'm thinking more of a 3-1, 4-1 sort of game here for the Rangers to win. So give us that cover, minus 1.5, and the minus 1. That's how I'm feeling. Under 5.5, I'm here in this game as well in New York. All right. Islanders, Caps, over under 5.5. Caps come in at minus 150 on the money line. A little bit of movement going to the Islanders. Caps opened up at minus 160, now down to minus 150. But nothing to be scared about. 70% of the money is on the public money. Excuse me, it's on the Washington Capitals here at that minus 150 spot. Islanders plus 130 on the money line, getting 30% of the public money. Washington at home, 14-11-4 at home this year. 11-19 covering the puck line in their last 30. Terrible. 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Isles come in 10-12-2 on the road this year. 10-16 in their last 26 on the road covering the puck line. So they're not that great either. But 7-2-1 in their last 10 with the overs. When I think Isles, I think under. But as of late, they've been scoring. So you got to continue with these over trends for these teams. And that's why I like the over 5.5 in this game between the Isles and the Capitals. I think we will get there tonight. Teams that have been scoring and giving up goals as well, to say the least. And you know what? I lean Capitals here. That's at minus 150 on the money line. Again, another game where it probably won't make my card, but in terms of over/under, I do lean the over 5.5 for the Capitals and Isles game. So you could probably consider the over 5.5 on my Twitter card tonight. Like I said, trying to get more of these plays out for you guys early, so you can beat the Lions. And everyone's busy nowadays, so that's what I'm trying to do. So over 5.5, Caps Isles. Caps on the money line at minus 150. There you go. Okay, Pittsburgh, Nashville. We go to Music City. Over/under at 6. Nashville plus 105 on the money line here. Small home dog. Pittsburgh minus 120 is a little bit of a road favor. 55% of the public money on the Penguins here tonight. This is a split. This is going to be a split. Close game across the board. Nashville getting 45% of the public money. Over/under here is at 6. Nashville comes in at 17-11 at home, 13-15 covering the puck line at home, 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Penguins come in 19-6-2 on the road this year, 18-11 covering the puck line in their last 29, 4-4-2 in their last 10 with the overs. With this small money line play here, I like the Penguins here. Pens money line minus 120. Cheapest that you can get, really. If you shop around, maybe a minus 115, but I think minus 120 is probably what you will get in most books this evening for the Pens, and I lean that way as well. Give me the Penguins money line minus 120, small money line play. You're not paying much juice for it at all. And I like the over. Both teams are trending over, especially Nashville, 6-4 in the last 10. Pittsburgh, we know, can score at will. I like the over. Over 6 and the Pens on the money line here. All right. Let's do it really fast. Got 8 minutes to go. Vegas, Jets. Vegas Golden Knights at the Winnipeg Jets. Over/under here is at 6. Winnipeg minus 130 on the money line, getting 60% of the public money. Vegas plus 110 on the money line, 40% of the public money. Winnipeg at home, 15-11-1. Covering the puck line at home, they're 15-13 and 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. Vegas comes in 16-12-1 on the road, 14-15 on the road covering the puck line, and 4-6 in the last 10 with the overs. Winnipeg is due. They've been giving up goals, but they are due. Vegas has been inconsistent as of late. I know they scored 4 goals last time against CBJ against the Jackets, but prior to that, on average, maybe 2 goals. Team's been very inconsistent. Jets are due. Give me the Jets money line here at that minus 130 spot and the over 6. We know Winnipeg can score. Vegas, maybe this is a turnaround for them after scoring 4 against Columbus the other night. It's possible. But I like the over 6 in this game and the Jets on the money line at minus 130. All right. Boston Bruins at the Chicago Blackhawks. Over/under here is at 6. Boston minus 170 on the money line. Chicago plus 150. Boston, 70% of the public money on Boston here tonight, that money line spot. Chicago at home, 11-15-3, 12-18 at home covering the puck line, 8-2 in their last 10 with the overs. Boston, 18-8-1 on the road this year, 16-13 covering the puck line in the last 29, and 5-4-1 in their last 10 with the overs. I'm smacking that over 6. I am 5.5. You can get at minus 130. This is an official client play as well. This is one I gave out to my clients earlier today. 5.5. Hawks, Bruins, over 5.5 at minus 130. You could buy that alternate goal right now on BetMGM. It's there, minus 130. Take that. I even the over 6 at plus 100. I like that. I like both overs here tonight, 5.5 or 6, whatever you have. Take the over in this game. Both teams are trending over. And Boston, I like the Bruins here, money line, minus 170. I know it's juicy, but I will pay it. I will do that. Not sure if we'll make my Twitter list, but this is a game that I do consider seeing Boston winning, getting closer to the playoffs. These are teams that you have to beat, and Boston should take care of business in Chicago tonight. So give me the Bruins here and the over 5.5 or 6. Like I said, the over 5.5 is an official client play. Lock that in right now if you have 6 at plus 100. Like I said, I'm on the over here tonight in this game. I also lean the first period over here as well. I really do. And same with the Vegas-Winnipeg game. I do trend first period overs. Okay, Detroit at the Detroit Red Wings at the Edmonton Oilers. Over under here at 6.5. Edmonton minus 270 on the money line. Detroit plus 220. 75% of the public money on the Edmonton Oilers here tonight. I'm not surprised. Edmonton 16-12 at home this year. 10-18 covering the puck line at home in the last 28. 5-4-1 in the last 10 with the overs. Detroit 8-16-2 on the road this year. 9-18 in the last 20. In the last 27 on the road covering the puck line. 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. This is trending over. Give me the over 6.5 in this spot here. I like the first period over 1.5 too. Give me the Oilers puck line minus 1.5. I have a good feeling about this. I can't. Don't get me wrong. Detroit's pesky and really testy. Actually, testy and pesky on the road. They can, but I just feel like Edmonton is due for a good game where they could break out, and this could be one of them. So give me the over 6.5 and the puck line for Edmonton -1.5. Again, I also lean the first period over here as well. All right, rapid fire for the last 3 minutes of the show. Jersey, Vancouver, over under 6 is at 6. Vancouver -150 on the money line. Jersey +130. Vancouver 75% of the public money is on Vancouver tonight. Vancouver 13-11-3 at home, 16-12 covering the puck line at home, 9-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Jersey comes in 8-18-1, 14-14 on the road covering the puck line, and 5-4-1 in their last 10 with the overs. Trending over. Vancouver has been cashing us out as of late. Give me the over. Give me the over 6 in this spot here. Devils, Canucks, big time on the over here. And give me Vancouver on the money line. Again, a team that's been playing extremely well at home as of late, and just all in all in general. So -150 is a good spot here for Vancouver, and I'm all about it. So Canucks money line, over 6 there between Jersey and Vancouver. All right, Colorado Avalanche at the LA Kings, over under here at 6. Colorado -210 on the money line. LA Kings +175 on the money line. 70% of the public money. 75% of the public money is on 70% of the public money on the Colorado Avalanche here. LA Kings 15-12-2 at home this year. 16-14 covering the puck line, and 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. Colorado comes in 18-10-2 on the road. 13-17 on the road covering the puck line, and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. I think Colorado's due for a good spot here. The Kings have been don't get me wrong, they played a great game the other night against the Panthers, and this team, the Kings are playing really well this year. I had the over in points for the clients this year for the Kings, and that's basically cashing out this point. So that was a good winner there. But I feel like this is a game where the Avs, need just a good ass whoop and need to kick somebody's ass tonight, and it's the Kings. Kings did well against the Panthers, a good gutsy win the other night, but I see the Avs taking this one. Give me the Avalanche puck line -1.5 and -1. I like the -1 as well. This could be it. This has a feel of an under for me. I do. I like the under in this spot here. Under 6, I want to go. I know it's been trending over, but I like the under here. I think we get a good defensive game. I could see a 3-2 Avalanche game, maybe a game that goes to overtime or a shootout, something to consider. But I like the Avs here -1, -1.5. I do, and the under 6. That's how I feel. Avs Panthers moneyline parlay pays out at +115, +110, +115. Depends on your book. That's a good one to consider as well. I have to imagine Panthers bounce back, and that's what I'm talking about right now. Before we end the show, Panthers, Sharks, over/under 6.5. Florida -250 on the money line. Sharks +220. 75% of the public money is on the Florida Panthers. Sharks 14-13-2 at home this year. 12-18 covering the puck line in their last 30. 4-6 in the last 10 with the overs. Panthers come in 14-7-2 on the road, 15-12 covering the puck line in the last 27, and 6-2-2 in the last 10 with the overs. You have to expect a bounce back game from the Panthers, and I think they take all frustrations out on the Sharks. As much as I hate to say that, but I think the Sharks are in deep crap tonight. And Panthers puck line -1.5. That's where I'm feeling. I also like the over 6.5 here too. I like the first period over. Something to consider there as well. So there you go. Panthers puck line over 6.5 and first period over. There you go. Short, simple. Let's go. 30 seconds left. That's it. And just like that, I'm out of time. I hope you all had a great time. Be back tomorrow. Hump Day edition, same time, same place. And let's cash some pucks. Let's have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.